Hello, good morning, wherever you are around the globe. It is lovely to see you all this morning, and it is gorgeous day where I am, nice and sunny and beautiful. And I love days like this because I love to be able to go outside and get some sun, and usually try to move while I'm outside as well, because that's a pretty good combination when you get to exercise in the sun. But today, the topic that I wanted to talk about is Superflow. And the reason I want to talk about Superflow is because we talked all about Superflow in our Hopeful Humans program last night. It was the very first kickoff conversation that we had in our 5-week Hopeful Humans program. And Superflow was on the agenda, and it was a great conversation. And we talked all about how much your life is just easier when you're able to be in flow. And we also talked about the fact that if you want to achieve a certain level of mindset mastery that is possible to achieve, you can replicate the conditions of being in superflow in any situation, anytime, anywhere. And we went through some really specific ways to go about doing that. I'm not going to give it all away, because if you'd been in the course, you would know all the wonderful details about how to get into superflow. But I will tell you, the main researcher in relation to flow is Mikhail Csikszentmihalyi, and he was a Polish scientist, and he did a lot of study into music and a lot of study into art in relation to flow. And there's a few things that he found. One of the interesting characteristics about being in a state of superflow is that you don't notice the time that's passing. So you literally could be doing whatever the activity is. For some people, it might be speaking to others. For other people, it might be a hobby or an activity that they have. It might be working with horses. It might be cooking. You can literally get into a state of superflow from doing anything, quite literally anything. And one of the characteristics is you don't know if you've been there for half an hour, or 4 hours. And quite literally, the time just goes. And your ability to perceive yourself as different to time, that goes away as well. So you sort of meld into time, for want of a better description. And it's quite a unique characteristic of being in flow, because that doesn't happen to time in too many other situations that you have in your life. So that's one of the first things. The thing about being in superflow is you still have to be using a bit of skill. So it's not all about just kind of mindlessly doing what you're doing. You need to be there's an optimum amount of skill level that's required for you to be in the state of flow. So there's all sorts of really interesting things about superflow that we can learn. Some more about superflow and a whole other range of mindset mastery is in our book, the Being More Human book. So I've put the link in down below to our website, and on that website you can buy the Being More Human book, and it can give you insight into a whole range of different strategies that you can use to improve your mindset. So if you're interested in having a read, jump on and order the book, and we will post one out to you. Have a great day. Bye.